Welcome
Uh,
back, everybody. This is Side Income Dad.
this is the channel. What's up, guys?
This is me.
You sure? Did you forget your name? Not McFarlane? Oh, snap. All right. Here we go. All right. All right. Welcome back, guys. Another week of what is this, Group C?
Yep.
Sweet. All right. So we got Coney and Huey this week for Yield Max. For those of you that are new, the three of us wanted to go ahead and start making money through dividends. So we've started investing in companies that pay us at this point weekly, sometimes multiple times a week. We're here to kind of do some estimates on some yield max funds and just chat a little bit about our investment strategy. None of this is financial advice. This is just us sharing what we're doing with you.
Purely entertainment, guys.
Right on. So let's go ahead and get started with Coney. So Coney this week, it looks like they closed at $7.15. The implied volatility of Coinbase is at 52%. The weeklies made $35.6 million. That's about 19 cents per share. The synthetic lost $51 million. That's 27 cents per share. So that means the income per share for these last 4 weeks is a negative 8 cents. Well, I guess for me, that means that my estimate is going to be right at that 29 cents where the Ivy estimate is. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm going to say 31 cents because I've noticed that the Ivy estimate is always just a little bit low. So I'm going to add a little bit to it. So at 31 cents.
31 cents.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with the negative 8 cents. You guys are holding it.
Ah,
You guys gotta pay
I
back.
thought he was gonna ask for the yield. I was like, whoa.
No, it's not.
So anyone holding the Coney bag, they're gonna come after you for 8 cents. So I don't know. I'll go with 26 cents.
26. All
Dang,
right.
bearish. Yeah, I'm agree with I agree with that income there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Is that VR?
We
All
lost it.
right.
The
That's
I
hysteria.
know. I'm gonna say 33 cents, my bad. 33 cents. A
All
little
right.
more than the IV.
All right. 33 cents. Cool. Cool. Just for everybody watching, what do we have here? They paid 34 cents last week. The price closed at 7.35. You know, well, I think our estimates are probably going to be right around that area.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Now, a pretty big one, I would say. Huey, let's go
Yeah, that's a
swap
good
over
one.
there.
Good
We,
one.
we.
$6, guys. No, just kidding. What? Oh, maybe.
Maybe. All right, here we go. So, it closed at $67.56. The implied volatility of Robinhood is at 56%. The weeklies, it was negative $9 million. That's about $2.71 per share. The synthetic, they made $6.5 million. That's about $1.88 per share. Again, the income per share is negative. So in terms of the estimate for this payment, I think it's going to go at 304.
304. What
Yeah.
was last?
386?
86?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. 350.
All right, 350
411.
and 411.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
Well, I think last pick, it was only 386, but like they were still not inducted into the S&P, and now that they are, I feel like they might be able to pay more.
See, they closed at 71,
Yeah, and this time at 67.
67.
Mm,
Interesting.
very interesting.
we'll see what they do. That's actually going to be an interesting one for me to see. All right, cool. So that there goes our estimates. Let us know in the comments what your estimates are for Coney and Hui. My estimate for ULTY, since that's a weekly payer, is going to be 9 cents again,
Flat.
like just 9 cents flat. Yeah,
9.2. 9.2.
Nine? No, I mean 0.918.
1.8. Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. We'll see what we get. All right, guys. Now we're going to jump over to the income proof. As always, we like to show you how our accounts are doing, the money that we're making. So let's jump over there. I'm gonna roll that back just a little bit. All right, cool. There we go. So for me, I got 4,355 for this week.
Whoa.
Chanimal at 4,132,
Wow.
and Migs at 4,482. Look at that.
There he goes again.
That
First.
Plady.
Yes. Let's go. 244 lady.
Wow.
Bro's got a nice stack of Plady. Look at
Whoa,
that.
whoa. Why are you gonna bring that out?
All right, Ash
Hey,
Ketchum.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. What does that say right there? MSTY.
What?
That was a
What?
fraction that I couldn't sell
Wow.
at night.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
I knew he had a little piece of shit.
All right, well, good job, guys. Good job. 6,700 for the month, 7,600 for the month, and then 8,578 for the month.
Oh,
Whoa, what
Whoa.
is going on here?
Damn.
somebody being real healthy. Look
Some-
at
Somebody really on margin.
that.
We're we're gonna have to double down. That's right.
Nice, nice. Okay. Well, notice we don't have any, none of us have any Coney, huh?
I know. Or coin-based derivatives, I see.
Not,
No, Koi is my next one.
Yeah.
COYY.
Okay. Kind of surprised that, Mix doesn't have any.
Whoa, whoa.
oh my
It's on my watch list, guys. Don't worry.
God.
All right. I guess we expect to see a payment from them next week, next time.
Yeah, it depends when I go in, right? Because they pay on Tuesdays, so I gotta get in before
Friday. You have to buy it Friday.
Friday.
So I guess we won't see it for another week or so.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good. Looks like things are on pace.
I'm excited for next week. It's W pay. Whoop
Oh,
whoop.
yeah. Well, is it on the second week that they pay?
Actually, I don't remember when was their first payment, but
Oh,
that's an interesting one. Like,
yeah.
definitely drop that in the comments. Who out there bought WPay? I know both of you did, right?
Yep.
Oh, oh yeah. So far I like it. I mean, it's relatively still going up.
Yeah, their first declaration is 9:15 till tomorrow.
Yep.
Oh, nice, nice.
And
Okay,
then
cool.
we'll get paid that same
The
what
following
is
day,
it?
right? Or the
Yeah,
Wednesday.
no, Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty
yeah,
good.
we'll see you next week for sure.
Uh-huh.
All 1,000 shares.
1,000.
Whoa, look at this guy.
Hell no.
That's why he's the whale, guys.
No
You can never trust a man with the VR glasses.
way. I couldn't see well. Never mind, see.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. You're Cyclops.
100 only, my bad.
Yeah, I also have 100, so that,
Ballers.
yeah, I did.
I just have hopes and dreams, boys.
Man, it's been doing really good though.
Yeah, it's been doing well.
But that Tesla, what?
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Wait,
Yeah,
you guys Tesla shares?
I don't.
TSLW.
I got
I
like every single Tesla share, like TSLW, TSII,
Nice.
TSYY, and
wow,
then TSLA. Boom.
Wow.
Elon fanboy there, huh? Oh, whoa, whoa, what was that kind of, was that a
Whoa.
salute? Was that,
This is
what were you
no,
doing?
there was a fly over here. My bad.
Smack that fly. Get him. That's
It was on my radar.
right. Was it the VR fly or is it?
Yes. Yes.
Actually, I got a question for the audience. Out of those of you watching, uh, do you actually use the income that you make from dividends, or do you reinvest your income? Let us know in the chat. I'm actually really interested in see what the audience does.
Very, very interesting. Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, I don't think neither one of us are using ours, right? We're all
Not
just,
yet. I'm still building.
yeah. I mean, we're still fairly in early. This is still pretty new for us too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm curious how many percent of you guys are actually using the income. Very curious.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
how is
I
that
know.
working for them?
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, I know that I plan to start using it this coming year. Like you said, just building positions, just kind of making sure I have a portfolio that I like. But yeah, next year I do plan to use it.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, because like these are income funds, right?
Yep.
So that's the point of this. We like use them as income.
Yep. Definitely. I mean, you're gonna have to end up paying tax on this.
I
Some, right?
mean, as long as you're making more than what you're paying, that's okay, I guess.
I mean, if you're not paying taxes, then
You're not
you're not
making,
making money. So
yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I do. I'm same here. I plan on definitely using some because I have an itch that I've been
I think I know.
oh, what
I've
itch is this?
been, yeah, so I we'll see. We'll see. It should come by the end of the year. So
What color?
we listen, but we don't judge, bro.
That'd be
So
exciting.
this is where I plan on using that fund to cover that itch.
There you go. Okay.
So not financial advice, none. Probably the worst financial.
Decision.
Uh, but oh well, right? Yellow.
Yo, Chanimal's a whale.
Yellow. Yep.
Spoken
Facts.
like a true whale.
Facts.
Uh, you guys want to see well, it's the guy with the VR, man. He'll take you anywhere.
So actually, on that note, maybe we can, in the essence of transparency, and maybe today's not the day because none of us are prepared. But I think we should do like an episode of just like updating like where we're at, how we've done. Um, you know what I mean? Like just so the viewers can kind of understand what this ETF investing is all about. I don't want by any means to be misleading, right? Like
Mhm.
for example, I ended up like exiting my position in MSTY at a loss. And I was up quite a lot. And so something like that so that people can understand the importance of things like, okay, what's your exit strategy? Um, at what point do you want to pivot or things like that? I don't want
Mhm.
people to see these weekly income proofs and then just assume that, oh man, like they're
It's all
stacking so
profit.
hard. Yeah, like it's not all profit. Look at it
Mhm.
kind of like a business. I've said in the past that this is kind of like a home, having like real estate. You're renting the property. Well, sometimes that property you rented it to some Section 8 and they wrecked the house and you're gonna have to put some money in it to get it back on the market. And you know what I mean? Like that's kind of how it is. And I don't want to be misleading to people. Like I don't want people to think that, oh my God, these guys are absolutely killing it. Look how much money they're showing. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Like, is that something that we may want to cover today? Is that something that we want to save for a different time? We're a little more prepared
A little more prepared.
for
'Cause
sure. Okay, okay.
I haven't
Um,
even updated mine like in a while.
oh, okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That sheet is obviously like pretty important. I've actually got some updates to share on that, but it'll make it easier for us to have that conversation. But yeah, yeah, like for everybody watching, I think that's my message of the day is these are income funds, treat them as income funds. But at least in terms of one of my lessons learned is for a while I was so scared to sell my position
Mhm.
because of how much money I made. Like I was up so much money and I was like, man, if I sell my position, like I'm gonna get taxed so hard. And having the taxes in my mind ended up screwing me where now I'm at a loss. Fortunately I moved into great funds and I'm back up now, but like it was all indecisiveness, right? It was this fear of paying taxes that got me to the point where now I ended up negative in that position. Something I'll never do again. But that's my lesson learned. Do you guys have any lessons learned so far that you want to share with the audience?
Pretty much mine is this is definitely not kind of a active way or a passive way, I should say. It's not a passive thing where you could set it and forget it, like how I thought at the beginning when we started. Definitely not as we go through week by week, month by month, where we're, obviously doing this and looking at our portfolio pretty closely and managing everything. I think that's kind of the key, right? I mean, everyone's strategy is different, right? If you just want to buy it and just set it and forget it and just don't look at it and every week, oh yeah, here's my, my weekly or monthly income. I mean, that may work for you guys, but for us, I think how we started off, thinking this was just kind of one of those things where we set and forget it, definitely not. And what we're kind of just you know, moving on the fly, right? We're being very active. I think this is, the key to bigger growth or bigger success is definitely being more active than what we suspect. So, looking at the data in and out, making sure, hey, if the number doesn't make sense, right, we're gonna move on, right? Like for instance, I cut Coney the other last week, I believe, just because, the performance and where it's at. And so, you know, yeah, I feel like we're definitely being active, being nimble, right? If something's not working out, right, don't be scared to, cut it out and move on to another fund because there's hundreds, I mean, probably at this point. So just do what makes sense for you guys. I mean, again, don't just follow our strategy, what we do. This is just how we're comfortable. This is how we like to play uh, uh, our strategy. So moving forward, I mean, I think that's a very key thing. Is just uh, be open-minded and don't be scared to take that action if needed.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think there's much that can be said from what you guys said already.
I mean, I wish it was set it and forget it, man. But in a sense, this I enjoy. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I enjoy every day, every week that we do this. Looking at our portfolio, looking at our positions, like it's like it's working, but it's fun. I mean, I like it. I enjoy it, and it's pretty interesting seeing your portfolio grows and dips, and it's definitely a journey. You know what I mean? Definitely a journey.
Yeah,
Yep.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, I actually think that it's made me be even more vigilant, I guess, more closer to what's going on with our economy. I think in the past I was not as observant of the economy. But now since we have skin in the game, at this level, I definitely feel like I'm always trying to understand, okay, what's coming next, what's happening here, what can trigger there. And so it's made me just be more vigilant in general, but I'm also someone who enjoys that, right? Like I enjoy looking at the market as a whole and trying to understand, okay, why would this move? Why did that move? Like, what did I learn from there? And how can I foresee this in the future? Like all that stuff is really interesting to me. And so maybe if someone out there is listening and they're like, oh yeah, that sounds interesting to me. Like maybe this is something you can do and enjoy because you do have to enjoy it. Like I think, at the end of the day, if you don't enjoy it, it doesn't go well. Like, and I also want to say that what Chanimal said is really important where if you want to like grow and grow a lot, then that's why you have to take action and stay on top of your portfolio. I think in the past I've shared that my sister was in a couple of positions and she was using that to pay her car that she had bought. I told her at one point when I realized that, Misty was not going to do well, I was like, hey, you should probably exit Misty. I had her exit TSLY actually and just jump into ULTY. And she doesn't know why she's doing any of these things. She just kind of followed the advice, which is not financial advice to the rest of you. But her car is getting paid, and actually she's making more money monthly now after making that change. So she's happier because now she gets to pay her insurance too.
Wow.
So like there's also different kinds of plays I think that people can make. But yeah, if you want to grow and grow at a pace where you're going to beat the S&P 500 and that kind of stuff, you have to be active.
For sure. 100%. I mean, this is just again, right? If you're not built for this, if you don't like to see these, massive change up and down the market, like all of this can be very stressful. A lot of, what I mean, especially when your money's in the game, right? I mean, look at our position sizes. I mean, so you've got to be able to be built in a way where like this kind of stuff here, like we've been there, we've seen it. Like all this is like every day. If we see like a bigger red dip or something, like I mean, you just have to be programmed differently, not to panic, right? For us, we see it as just opportunity more than anything, and not freak out about, oh, how much am I down by or something like that. Because I do have friends that text me, right, and like during red day, they're like, "Oh my God, this happened! Like I'm down X, bro. Just relax. You don't want to know how much I'm down, right?" So,
That's where
uh,
you find out the paper hand.
yeah, right. So again, yeah, the type of strategy that we're doing is it's not for everyone. I want to say it's definitely not for everyone. So if you're like, if you type like us, where we have a long-term outlook and we believe everything's gonna eventually go up, these micro movements in the market are just opportunities, how we look at it. So, again, not financial advice, but yeah, definitely not for everyone. So just play as how, you can handle it. So that's my best advice.
Yep, yeah. I mean, we're definitely not playing with our rent money, guys. Like, we're not gonna miss a mortgage payment because we put it into, some Coney or something like that. Like that's not where we're at all. So, different stages as well is important. You
Yeah,
know,
don't fall in
don't,
love with a fund too.
yeah, for sure. Or fund managers.
Don't-
Whoa, whoa, was that a shot? Was that a shot
What? I
question?
said what I said.
We listen and we don't judge, guys. Come on.
Yeah. No, but I do mean that, right? Like it's
That's
everything is
true.
a strategy. We have to learn about how these strategies work and then which ones you're comfortable with.
And market's
Because
constantly changing. I mean, man, what worked, a week ago is not going to work anymore, or what worked, last month is changing.
yeah. And I think that's what I mean in terms of um I guess, we're here, we're talking about yield max and we've mentioned Roundhill. Those are two very different strategies on a lot of their weekly funds for Roundhill and these monthly funds for yield max. And one strategy, is horrible in a bear market, meaning Roundhill, right? Like it's a horrible position to hold in a bear market. But in a bull market, it's the best position to hold. No, actually, I wouldn't call it the best, but it's a good one, right? Out of the two, it's the better option.
Yeah.
But understanding the why behind that, I think is what makes the most sense.
I think that'd be a pretty interesting video for our next time. All right. Let us know, guys, if you guys like to see like a video comparison kind of thing where we go over and what made us kind of lean with one over the other between like Yield Max and Roundhill. I think that'll be interesting for viewers. If you guys have any thoughts on that, if you guys like that, definitely let us know because that is something we analyze closely, right? We compare closely, not just the two, and other funds as well. So
Yeah, I mean, we look at a bunch of funds just to see how they're doing, how they're operating. But then we also do deeper dives into the company and how they manage it, just to try to understand like which one's better, which one's just the better play. We do have a video out there where we compared this a while back. We'll probably do a part two just on the specific tab so people can see what we see and then again just get feedback on approaches that they might be after that we haven't seen. But yeah. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it for our video today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave some comments down below. Let us know what you'd like to see next.
Yeah. And real quick, thanks for everyone for liking and subscribing and for engaging because we are what?
We are officially monetized, guys.
Oh, I
What does
mean,
that mean?
That means that side income dad gets his GoFundMe.
oh,
What?
yeah. Thanks for everyone for the engagement and for all you guys, the comments and I mean, we started this off with just, oh, honestly, I didn't even know we were recording. We were gonna use it as, our videos but in a short period of time, we definitely see a lot of engagement. So appreciate that, guys. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you everyone for liking and subscribing. Share if possible, if you find this useful, you want to share it with your friends. So thank you everyone. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, guys.
Peace.